What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be sharing exactly how I wake up before 5 a.m., all of my different hacks and tools, and how I have a healthy and productive morning routine. So the very first thing that I will tell you is to get yourself 2 different alarm clocks. I have a sunrise alarm clock and I have an alarm clock at the other end of the room. I have some cozy slippers as well as a heater right by the bed. The heater will help me from going back into the bed so that I'm not absolutely frozen and just want to get back into my warm comforters. So that helps a ton. So I put on my warm slippers, go across the room to undo my second alarm clock, which is a little bit of a puzzle, and it keeps me standing for a long enough amount of time so that I'll have to go to the washroom. And that's the key. So there's a bunch of different puzzles that you can do. I like the simplest ones. So I have this memory game. You have to do it twice. That's the easiest version that there is, and it's still too much for my brain in the morning, but it keeps me awake long enough that I'm good. I get into the washroom and I'm good to start my day. So the trick really is to have those 2 different alarm clocks, a sunrise and then that separate one, as well as the heater. So good. So then I brush my teeth and I get ready for my day. I will also tell you that the best tip is to prepare your workout gear the night before. Every night that I do this, I'm guaranteed to wake up early that morning and have a successful morning. And yes, I believe in working out first thing. My brain doesn't work yet, so my body can do all the things and it doesn't understand what's happening. So it's the perfect time to work out and it gives me that much more energy in the morning. So if I just go downstairs and sit, it's not going to work. So what I do is I go downstairs, get my pre-workout and go straight to the basement to do my workout. So because we are now in the fall months, I am all about the cozier clothing. So I popped on my sweater. My goal is always to be downstairs and light a candle before 5 a.m. That would be my next tip. Have some accountability. Instagram is my accountability. My goal is to light that candle and screenshot that 5 a.m. timestamp before that deadline, which is 5. So I grab a cuppy of water usually and a cuppy for some pre-workout. So I've kind of mixed things up over the past year since you've maybe last seen a version of this video. I used the Ghost pre-workout as well as some electrolytes and I mixed them together and it's delightful. And then the other cup is a full thing of water. So I can link all the products that I'm using throughout this entire video. This is all stuff that I've been using for a while, and I just love sharing the things that work for me. So I bring down both those cups, my scrunchie, my socks, and myself. And the first thing that I like to do is warm up on my Peloton. So today I actually did the most epic of rides. There was a Disney ride whenever I turned on my Peloton, and it was incredible. And I am a bit ashamed to admit this, but not really. I cried. It was kind of emotional. So if you guys have a Peloton and you do the Disney ride also, let me know your thoughts in the comments, or maybe you already did it. It pushed me a little bit. I definitely warmed up. It was great. And the emotions that I was not expecting for 5 o'clock in the morning, but amazing nonetheless. So then from there, I set up, put on my sneakers, and I do my actual workout. So for me, the spin bike really is my warm up. I love it, gets the endorphins going. But Project Glutes is it. So I need a good playlist. I had to share this one with you guys. The Purge playlist on Fit Radio. Get the Fit Radio app. It's so good. So I opened up Project Glutes in the Fit Gym. This is something that I've created myself. I opened up the Thursday workout, and it is a booty burning, insane. Like if you want your glutes to be on fire, ridiculous. So I'll take you through a little bit of it, but the whole thing is in the Fit Gym. So a lot of it is banded work. There is a little bit of weights if you have them. And the band, I mean, it is the tiniest little thing, but it is the devil. So I did some banded lateral walks. I rolled out my adorable yoga mat from our Donuts, Dumbbells, and Dreams collection. I've got banded squats, banded kickbacks. I have donkey kicks in there. Basically everything that targets the glutes. And it hurt a lot. So these are probably one of my favorite moves, these seated hip abductions. Insane. Monster walks, very appropriate for Halloween. Some plank kick-ups. And then I finished off with some weighted hip thrusts. And by this point, my legs and booty were shaking. And then I just burnt it out at the end, dropped the weight, and just kept going right until the end. So it's just a tiny little preview of the whole workout, but it's absolutely ridiculous. I just actually AirPlay it onto my TV from my phone. And I just follow the whole thing with my Halloween music. It's a whole vibe and I love it. And then from there, I just do a nice stretch, This pose is probably like my signature favorite thing ever to stretch out my booty. I love it. Stretches out the hips and the glutes, and it's amazing. So after this, I took off my sneakers, did one final stretch, just stretched out my upper back, and then I decided to do my meditation. So I try and get this in every single day. I do about a 3-minute meditation. It's right on my app, but today I kicked it up a notch, and I will share this with you guys. And yes, that is me crying for the second time during my workout. I'm not an emotional person. I'm going to link it down below. It's totally free. It's like this priming thing from Tony Robbins. I'm not affiliated with him. I just think it's amazing. It's about 16 to 20 minutes. It's awesome, and got really into it today. So it was a great way to start the day, and I figured I would share that with you guys. I try and do that a couple times a year, and it's so powerful. When I got upstairs, I lit the fireplace because it was freezing up there, even though I was still warm from my workout. And then from there, I go into the kitchen and I make my post-workout shake. So my post-workout shake is ultimately cashew milk. I love cashew milk more than almond milk. It's just a weird quirk. I mix in some pumpkin spice superfoods and a pumpkin spice protein shake. The whole thing together with some MCT oil, and that's pretty much it. I also add a bit of water just so that it's not super clunky, and then sprinkles because my gosh. Then I clean the kitchen a little bit, and I grabbed another cup of water. So if you can kind of gather how much water I'm having, I have a lot in the morning. And then I plan out my day. So I grabbed my daily grind planner, opened my computer, figured out what I had to do for today. And this doesn't take a long time. And that's what I love about this planner. 10 goals, 10 to-do list items, your 3 top needle movers, map out your schedule, and you're good to freaking go with a plan for the day on the stuff that actually matters to you. So those of you that have the daily grind know. If you don't know what the daily grind is, I will link it down below. It's something I created myself. It's the first planner I've ever used cover to cover, fully customized dot grid journal. I love it. So after I was done planning, made my way upstairs. And this is something that you guys have requested year after year. So Andre Belmar is going to be in the morning routine. He's in that bed right now, does not know that I'm filming. Carl just woke up, heard me coming. This is literally like a tiny little morsel into what our morning looks like every single day, like raw, real, authentic. So Carl and I do and if you have the audio on Carl right now, it's insane. And he's so excited. And then Andre's under those covers, you can see his hand poking out. Not happy that I'm waking up, but this is usually how it goes. So you're welcome. He's coming back. Don't worry. He's going to be in other parts of it. So from there, I usually grab the remainder of my shake and I have a bath. So post-workout, I like to have a bath. And yes, if you're wondering, I do have a bath twice a day. Most days, twice a day. It's okay. I light a candle, get in there, and today I actually washed my hair. That candle, by the way, smells amazing. It's by Confectionery Soaps Co. So good. So Andre did his skincare routine, little dance for us. He always dances in my Instagram stories. That's the inside joke there. So popped out of the tub, and then, like I said, I washed my hair, so I had to dry off, grabbed my slippers, changed into some comfy clothes to get ready to blow dry my hair and do my full morning routine. So by the way, the other day I decided to pick up exactly here. So usually I will cut the video here, kind of speed through it, and you will see that I speed through it. I actually decided to film a video of this entire portion in detail. So washing the hair, makeup, all of that. Andre's star of life, and it was garbage day today, so Carl and I are cuddling as Andre's gathering through the house, gathering all the garbage for us. I put all my scrunchies away in my new favorite way to store them. Love. I have some bows in there too. Let me know if you caught that video. And then from there, Andre was actually in the driveway at this point, so I just opened everything up. I love having all the light shine in, and then I just made our bed. Oh, and not until I did our countdown to Halloween. We have 4 of them in the house, so it's a whole task. So I just fluffed up the bed, added all of our Halloween pillows, and just made it nice and tidy. So one goal that I decided to incorporate into my morning routine is to turn on the nebulizers, at least upstairs. So I have 2 upstairs, just put some eucalyptus oil in there. I have this one from Sage, it's called Tantra, also amazing. Turn on both nebulizers, that way the house just smells clean and amazing, especially upstairs. Carl was ready for his day. Andre was still just doing the garbage downstairs. I made my way down there with Carl and the remainder of my shake just to finish cleaning up the kitchen and contribute. So one thing that we do, and you're also getting a view into our life, is while he's outside doing the garbage, he always leaves it empty and then I just put the bag in. It's like this weird thing that we have as like a couple that I just kind of like pick that up and then I add the bag. I realize my part is really easy. I also fed the pup. Thrilled about that. Clearly he's waiting for his puppuccino. He knows. He has a snuffle rug, by the way. It's because he eats too fast. So if you find that they eat too fast, it's a cool tip. The other thing that we do as part of our morning is we always turn on some Smooth Jazz Cafe. I will link this one for you guys. I've been linking them every other day, but this is like a fall cafe jazz. We play it throughout the house all day long. It plays for like 8 to 12 hours and it's just very peaceful and very lovely. So then obviously I needed a cup of coffee. I brewed this for both Andre and I. So what I do is I heat up the coffee. We actually got rid of our Nespresso machine. I can't believe I'm saying that. We might buy another one, but right now we're just doing our press pot. And while I did that, it was time for Carl's puppuccino. It's his favorite part of the day. And today he got an extra large one because, well, YouTube. So he can do all the tricks. We're trying to teach him like bang, bang, play dead. He's learning. We should have taught it to him as a baby because he's got rollover just nailed. He can do give a paw. If you've never seen the day in the life of Carl, you need to, but I love the mug for him. So we have Big Boo and Little Boo. So then it was time for Mama's coffee. So I did a pumpkin spice latte as per usual. And we just do this ground coffee in the press pot and it's just, oh, so good. And that syrup, I got it off of Amazon and it's like a pumpkin pie cream syrup. Oh, delight. So this is me just waiting for my press pot to be ready, for it all to steep and be ready. And then I poured everything into my magical witch mug that color transforms. Love that. And then more sprinkles because it didn't happen if there's no sprinkles. And then from there, made my way upstairs to do my makeup. So makeup, hair, you're going to see it all, just a little bit of a condensed version for time's sake, obviously, but I'll try and explain all that I can. Carl's paw, I can't. So this is a freshly renoed and organized little beauty room. I love it. I grabbed all my favorite pieces. I did my skincare routine first, my ice roller, and just depuffed my face with all the skincare and my gua sha, which I love. And then I put on my concealer. A lot of it's from Charlotte Tilbury, the primer, and then I just kind of mix it all together with that brush. And then the bronzer on top, also Charlotte Tilbury. And then I did the Rare Beauty blush, filled in my eyebrows, eyeliner from NYX, some mascara that has like a serum in it. I found a lip liner that I love, and then I'm still obsessed with this lipstick. Yes, I know it's dark, but it's fall. Here I am for it. Lashes popped on. And quick mist. Contour the nose, ready to go. So then I just popped down on my floor to blow dry my hair. I timed myself. It took me 13 minutes to blow dry my hair, and I have a lot of hair. And yes, by the way, I get asked this a lot. That is all my hair. I'm very proud of that. The tip, well, one, I have a couple YouTube videos on it, but stop coloring your hair. That's the best thing I can tell you. So then from there, I put on some clothes because we actually had to venture out today on some very exciting adventures. And the thing that you guys all said on Instagram today is, oh my God, she's wearing jeans. Yes, I bought jeans. I know, it's shocking. And I actually love them. So then before we headed out, I did some quick work. I was actually editing the daily grind here. So this was today's daily grind that I was editing, day 20. We just had our 100th episode. So I popped back upstairs, just got ready to leave, added on a couple layers. And then before we left the house, because I knew we were going for brunch, I decided to make a green juice for me, Andre, and his mom, because we were all going together. So this is 2 celery stalks, lemon, cucumber, a little bit of ginger. The trick is put a little bit of pineapple in it, like a fresh pineapple spear, and it'll sweeten it a little bit. I just got these new boots. They're an amazing dupe of the Prada ones for about like, I don't even know what the math would be on this, but they were like, I want to say $40 compared to what would the Prada ones be, like 2,000. So they look very similar, and they have that little pouch on the side of them. They're very cute and very comfortable and lightweight. So popped my phone in my back pocket, cleaned out the top floor from more parcel deliveries that I will be sharing with you guys. Carl followed me out. And from here, Andre and I actually grabbed our green juices to go. And and we headed out for the day on adventures that I cannot quite share yet, but very exciting things. And it was a very special day. So we headed out into the fall cool weather, and more adventures are to come. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.